Sam's truck goes off the grid. It's completely unknown where he went, and no CCTV cameras had managed to capture his location. Luckily, at 1 p.m., his truck would appear back on the same streets he circled on for hours that morning, and eventually, he would make his way back to his own home at the Cottonwood apartment complex. But things were different in all the recordings past 1 p.m. Eileen was no longer with Sam. Cameras had clearly captured that Sam was nowhere near Mike's house the entire day, so why would he feel the need to lie about where he dropped Eileen off? This footage paints Sam out to look awfully suspicious. And while both Sam and Mike have some strong dirt to their name, Sam's clear lies convince officers to bring him back to the station the very next day, this time to confront him on his false alibis. Unbeknownst to detectives, this very interview would spark a months-long game of cat and mouse involving a high-speed pursuit, unsettling clues, and a chilling discovery. But before we get to that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, ShipStation. Every business owner between different people and efficient. Businesses save up seamlessly with offers. Code the other day when we were in here. Code insanity. With that said, let's get back to Sam Brammer, who had just been brought back to the interrogation room to explain the inconsistencies in his alibi.
The other day when we were in here, you told me that you got a phone call from her and you went to pick her up from her. So if you could do me a favor and just kind of go through that timeline again. We know that it was somewhere right around at 8:30. So if you can just kind of go through that timeline again as far as...
I'm not too sure on the time.
Okay.
But anyway, she texted me that morning.
Hi, Anonymous.
And I didn't text her back. I called her. And she wanted to know if I would come and get her. Because some girl was supposed to pick her up. And she ran out of gas. So I went and picked her up. And she got in the truck. I left, and she wanted to talk to me about helping her get in the apartment. Because she lived in the same apartment building I did, but she didn't pay her rent, so she got kicked out. So, but she didn't want to go home right away. So me and her just went right down Broadway, and then didn't want to come in.
Just a second ago, you said she went in, grabbed clothes, came back out to your truck, and you guys went out again.
No. That was her mom's house.
Clearly, Sam is lying about where he was the day of Eileen's disappearance. The detectives know it, and it seems like Sam is starting to realize he won't be able to keep up his fake story for much longer.
91 at that residence. You headed back to your apartment. We checked some of our cameras, okay, and we have a camera at 36th and Broadway, and we have your truck going westbound at 9:28 a.m. going to Omaha. Okay, when you pass 36th and Broadway heading west. So you didn't go home, you went over to Omaha, it looks like. Do you remember what you did or who you saw?
Hi, everybody.
Where'd you go? I told you I went straight home. I don't remember going home. Well, the camera doesn't lie. It's your truck and it's your license plate number.
Operative, all detectives can do is end the interview and let Sam back onto the streets, until more concrete evidence can prove he had more to do with Eileen's disappearance than he claims. But, fortunately, letting Sam back onto the streets would lead them to the exact evidence that they were looking for. While law enforcement was working away at this case, another investigative group would be working in the dark. Eileen's sense that they were looking for. While law enforcement was working away at this case, another investigative group would be working in the dark. Eileen's family. Everyone held hope that Eileen was still alive. Quickly, she would call 911 to report everything Sam had just told her, and shortly thereafter, police would locate a drunken Sam at his local bar.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Hey, can I just talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, Kate.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
No.
Hey, we were called to check your welfare. Okay, I think you talked to your granddaughter earlier, and she was concerned about you, some of the statements that you made to her. I'm here for you, man. Tell me what's going on. Why are you feeling the way you're feeling?
My girlfriend,
Hey, Melissa.
it was like a week ago. Me and her broke up. She moved in with a guy. And apparently he raped her.
What's his name?
The only thing I know, he goes by Mike. Me and her broke up. She didn't have a place to go. She moved in with him. She told me Friday that he tried to mess with her. So I called my son to see if she could move back in because she kicked us out. So I called my son to see if she could move back in with her. And then I went to his house, got her stuff, took her to my son's. And then the next morning we went to work, and then she went right back to him. So I don't know.
So what comments did you make to your granddaughter that would be concerning this evening?
I just told her I would go out and have a couple of drinks and I love her. That's it.
Okay, did you mention something about seeing Grandma tonight?
What's that?
Did you mention something about seeing Grandma tonight?
No.
I would like for you to talk to somebody tonight. I would like for you to talk to a medical professional. Okay, I don't want to have to drag you up to the hospital, but I most certainly will. I think based off of what the granddaughter has told us tonight, and kind of the...
Oh, she call you?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Aline, regardless of his involvement, was really getting to him. Following this, Sam would be placed in a psychiatric facility for the next 2 days, where he would undergo therapy and psychiatric care. During these 2 days, detectives would aim to gather more intel on the case, this time by interviewing the family of Aline and Sam. They'd bring in both Justin Brammer, Sam's son, and Nicole Shipper, Aline's daughter, and both of them would reveal significant details, crucial to solving the case.
This is Detective Zach Milner.
Okay, guys.
I just want to get
My thing's
as much history as you can tell me or talk to me about when it comes to your mom. What was their relationship like over there?
Not unhealthy.